We talk about living this life on your terms, fulfilling your business dreams, moving abroad, founding your own companies, and the daily struggle this brings with it. But also why it's all worth it, and why this life is going to be your dream life. Welcome to Maria Unleashed. Enjoy the episode. Hi guys, Maria here. Welcome back to the podcast. So this one is going to be sweet and short, or quick and dirty, depends how you like it. But basically, I feel like talking about it because many people, like just now I'm coming back from the beach and I see it every day on a daily basis. Right now I'm in Spain and I love the beach. It's my eternal lover forever, really. And you can imagine, when people start abusing it, it is like a personal attack to myself. So that's why I want to talk about it. Now, we all love summer, we all love the beach, or maybe not all of us, but a lot of people, because half of Spain is here right now. And I love it, be happy, go out, enjoy it. Oh my gosh, it's summer, it's beautiful. But it's so hard for me to understand. How come so many people don't know about it? Funny enough though, if I do talk about it, like, hey guys, let's talk about the sun protection and, what not to do and what to go for instead. People are like, yeah, we know. So everyone knows. Then how come no one is doing it on the beach? Wow, I don't know. What is it? If everyone knows, why is everyone playing dumb on the beach? And using the worst, shittest products you can use. And honestly, if they were just poisoning themselves, I wouldn't mind too much because it's their body. What you do to yourself is your business. But if you go inside of the ocean and just, make it our problem, well, yeah, that pisses me off, So let's talk about it. I talk about it in my, I created a whole basics beginners class around this, an online class. So just a quick update. I just launched 2 new online workshops, my Holistic Skincare Masterclass and my Expert Class. I will share my profound knowledge, my ready-to-buy shopping list, my suppliers list, and so much more with you. If you are ready for the last skincare moisturizer you will ever need, tailored to you and to your ever-changing needs, this online workshop will liberate you from the cycle of the beauty industry. Head over to greenplanetcosmetics.com/workshops. I will link everything below, and if this resonates with you, you can find all the details on my website. And now, back to the episode. So I created a beginner's class around this subject. I do have more online classes on demand, so I'm going to link them below. But basically what I would really like to share, because I know there are people out there have no idea what I'm talking about. Like, what? It's just, listen, I didn't know in the beginning either. I really had to deal with that the first time when I went down to South Africa and when I spent a long period of time there. I was like, okay, now I actually have to deal with it because I am here, I'm outside, I love the sun, I have to work, so I can't always hide, or just escape the tricky hours. So what can I do, and I want to do it the smart way and the healthy way. And at some point, now it's my business and, now I have access to, labs and people that are telling me what's going on and I see it on paper. And it's just, for me, it makes me so angry when I know that the first studies on this, on how toxic chemical sunscreen is, have been conducted in the 70s. So they know it's not good. And they have been knowing this for such a long time. And honestly, what? How can you still sell that shit to us? And that really makes me angry, So I wish someone had told me that earlier. And I wish someone was upfront and honest with me and listen, Maria, what the fuck are you doing? Stop using this crap. But no one did because no one knew better, Because everyone, me included, back in the day, as a teenager and early, kind of 20-ish, I believed them. Because I wanted to believe them. Why would the industry put shit into our, skincare we use every day and we absorb on such a large, organ? The skin is our largest organ and we absorb it every day. That's crazy. But yeah, I was honestly shocked. Now I'm not shocked anymore because shit gets even crazier. But yeah, I find it important to talk about it. So if you are into that, then this is for you. And I promise I'll make it quick. And no, I do not want to shame you into it because I know as well. In the beginning, I didn't want to have anything to do with it, because I hate people telling me, do this and this and that. Like, I don't have other shit to do, especially women. So my previous job was actually in the film and advertising industry. I'm going to get a little bit deeper into that in one of the following episodes. But what I witnessed there, and also working with magazines, I mean, wow, I was really part of the problem, seeing like beautiful women, like looking at Photoshop pictures of themselves and others, and then believing they're ugly, and they then started really mistreating their body and their face. And I'm just like, holy shit. And I am part of the problem because I am supporting this. I am working in this industry. It's crazy. So yeah, and that is why I really find that I don't want to make your life harder. I really don't. I want to make it easier, and I want to make it more healthy. And again, I only do what I wished someone had done with me, and taught me earlier. So basically what happens is, and that's not just for sunscreen products, but with every product, it's cleansing product, soaps, like every makeup tool, cream stuff, as you can hear. I don't really use makeup, so I don't really know what's going on. But, everything literally you apply to your skin and hair, toothpaste, etc., everything is pretty much full of like synthetic ingredients. And you can imagine this to like, let's say, the clothing industry. We all know it there. You have like cotton and linen and like natural plant-based materials, and you have the synthetic materials. And we all know what it feels like and how it feels different on the skin and what the pros and cons are. But for the skincare, many people are not aware. So basically what happens is the commercial products, most of them, unless you really make them yourself, every product yourself, the handmade craftsmanship behind it. But commercial, like high street stores, they don't do that. They have a lab, they tell them, listen, we need a cream base, we want this scent, and we want this color. And then the base of the product is literally coming from a machine. It's like synthetic. It's 100% synthetic ingredients. It's not real. The only organic component is often water, and that's it. And then you have a lot of alcohol, a lot of plastic, a lot of preservatives, a lot of other harsh, shitty things you really don't want and need. I mean, no, but then, once I got into this and like creating my own and also working with the labs together, because I've been doing my own skincare for a very long time, and I only started years later that I then, founded Green Planet Cosmetics. But once I had labs, that ran the tests for me, and then, I would actually see it on paper, what's going on. And also, really to see what's going on behind the scenes is crazy. And people are not out there to help you. People want to make money off you. And they achieve that by making your problem better for short term, but long term worse. So you go back for more. Okay, so that's basically what it is. And again, like most of the products, like if it's a lotion, the synthetic lotion is made up, with each in the same. Like just look at the labels. It's basically the same. And then every brand just has its own little, I don't know, whatever, color, scent, perfume, whatnot, to personalize it, so to speak. But in the end, it's always the same. And it is written on the label. That's by law, they have to. So you can easily check that. The next problem is most people cannot read the label. They look at it and they have not a clue what's going on. And I don't blame you, because, they make it extra hard for you. And then one ingredient, some of them have 10 different names, and it always means the same ingredient. And then, you often find, it's I'm just an example now, silicone free. But then silicone comes in so many other versions and names that they still put it on there. They just don't use this molecule or this, version of the silicone in the product, but they still use other versions of it and stuff like that. So it's so confusing, and I really like to make your life easier. So that is also why I started creating my own skincare, because I don't want to worry about that. I do not. I want to trust that I have a perfect product that actually supports my skin, that makes my skin stronger, so I need less. You can imagine, when I was looking for investors, this was not a thing anyone wanted to hear. Needing less, no. But in the end, I mean, yeah, it is just crazy. Again, I'm going to cover this part, the business part, in another episode. But just for you, I do not want to make your life easier. No, I do not want to make your life harder. I want to make it easier, hassle-free. Don't worry about it. So I either teach you how to do it. What I definitely want to do is to teach you how to identify good products, because even if you don't have time to make them yourself, you can just go out and really identify a great product, and no one can bullshit you anymore. You will know what to go for. Huh? And that's also important if you have a brand or like a store that sells different products. I have so many, I mean, we're kind of friendly, and, I love what they do, like colleagues, and I know they want to help, and they do offer like, shops that deliver all different, like it's basically like an Amazon for supposedly green products. The problem is, and they do want to make a difference, I talk to these people and I'm like, oh man, I really want to help, like, let me help you please. But then again, I can only offer. The problem is that these guys, they are not like me into all this, and they have never spoken to a lab. They have never created their own formulas. What they do is they basically go out, reach out to other brands, and the brand owners often don't know what's in their products, unless you make it yourself, unless you really know what's in there. And so then they get, the label from the lab. Yeah, it's organic this, it's this and this and that. And I'm not a fan of labels, you guys. And I will get into that as well. I'm not a fan of labels, but they have the label. They tell the brand, yeah, this is a good product. Here you go. It's, and then they have a list. It's all of this and it's perfect. And then I turn the label around and it contains literally everything it's not supposed to have in there. It's crazy. So, and I said that to my colleague, whom I really like, and it was a woman. It's a woman, and I'm like, yeah, but listen, like you are telling your clients and your customers this is a safe product to use, when it's actually not. So, I can only invite you, like, hey, let's book a workshop together. Let's organize something also for your your teammates and stuff. So you can just really, I want to brief you. I want to tell you what's going on, because I love the work you are doing. I really do. And I just want you to understand what to look out for and what to avoid, That's so important. And whether or not you want to make your own formulas, that's then up to you. But at least you will always know what's going on. It's so important. So not just in your private life, but also if you do have a business around that, it's very important to talk about that. So yes, now back to the sunscreen. Oh, that is one of my heart projects, because it's so unnecessary. And if you like that, I invite you. I want to welcome you to join my basics class, my holistic sunbathing. It just covers literally the basics. So we talk about what's actually going on, and we look at nature, and we let nature inspire us, because we are not the only creatures needing sunscreen, right? And nature helps itself. So let's look at that. What does nature do? How can we apply that to our needs? And we will just also talk about when we don't need, because you don't need sunblock all the time. Like, I know so many people, they won't go out without it. But now what happens is, and that's not even the good sunblock. So, not only are you literally poisoning your body, but the sunblock is designed to, as it says, block out the UV rays. But the thing is, they do have actually a purpose. They have to trigger processes in our skin. So we can, let's say, create vitamin D, melanin as well, which, is our natural sunblock and stuff like that. So if you feel in summer very, tired and just like a bit weak, maybe it's because you've been, applying your sunblock, and maybe you are lacking vitamin D, because literally you are holding your skin back from doing what it's supposed to do. It does not mean that you have to go out at noon or at like 3 p.m. bake in the sun. No, please don't do that. And that's just stupid, that's what these guys did just now. And I'm like, oh my God, what are you guys doing? And then they literally just apply more and more toxic shitty product. So yeah, if you want to know how toxic it can get, it's literally, there are studies, and again, I'll cover that in my online class, and it shows that certain ingredients in the sunscreen, in synthetic sunscreen, actually have the same effect as asbestos on our organism. I mean, excuse me? It's insane. And now there are countries out there, like in Australia and in Thailand, with the Great Barrier Reef, and it's all protected now. And these guys understand that because they could link the coral bleaching to certain ingredients in the water, because that's the next one. As soon as you, bring that into the water, into the ocean. Dude, I sometimes really have to, make sure English. As soon as you apply that and go swimming, it obviously rubs off your skin, and then it's in the ocean. And then it triggers processes there, because it's really unhealthy for the creatures in the water and the coral reef as well, because it can cause coral bleaching. So now many countries have, acknowledged that and now forbidden certain ingredients in these products. But they didn't do so by stating, hey, it's actually bad for human health. No, their statement was, we are forbidding these products or prohibiting these ingredients now because it is bad for nature, but it's fine to use for humans. I'm like, is everyone on crack? What? That just, the sentence makes no sense. We are nature. So please, I invite you to read between the lines here. I don't know, my guess is they can't really say, yeah, it's toxic and it's been proven for 50 years, because then probably people are going to sue them. So no, it's not safe for nature, but it's totally safe for human beings. All right. Yeah, no, I don't trust that at all. No, especially not if there are beautiful and easy to obtain ingredients to make it yourself or to just protect yourself. You don't even have to go as far as to make your own sunblock. You can, and I give you some ideas, and we cover a lot of basics, but I'm also going to give you the truth about, hey, listen, the only time you need it is actually if, and then this and this and that happens, and otherwise you just do a common sense approach and you will be fine. Really, it's not more, it's just a common sense approach. And obviously learning a little bit about the composition of skincare and the ingredients used and why they are used, and what these ingredients do to us, to our body, and also to our environment. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. Oh, and by the way, if you are into making your own skincare formulas, if you want to read a little bit more into that, and if you want to learn to make your own personalized holistic skincare, my masterclass is now open. I just launched it. I'm very excited about it. And also until the 30th of August, you can book your seat for my expert class. We're gonna start this class on the 1st of September. I'm very excited. And again, I'm gonna link everything below. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in my workshops or in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. Enjoy the summer. Until the next time. Bye.